already said it.
Okay, sorry.
Impulsive, changeable, effervescent.
Ooh, effervescent. Like an Alka-Seltzer tablet.
I don't even have a contract, to be fair. So he's
Wow.
just buying me off with money at the moment.
Well, I'm just going to cut to the chase. How would you, what was your name again?
I am Tezaval.
How would you like to be a member of my crew?
And other than doing the same thing that I'm doing now, what's in it for me?
You're not limited to this planet. You would come with us and travel, rather than protecting a planetary governor on a kind of lower living quality planet.
Not to mention you would have access to my incredible wealth as a rogue trader, which means the little bit that you do earn from whatever the hell it is you're doing with this governor on this planet is small potatoes, as they say.
I shall consider your offer. I have to accompany you regardless, based on his orders, considering
In the meantime,
you will be able
would
to
you?
observe me to see if you would actually prefer my services.
In the meantime, what would be the price of knowledge rather than service? That is a far
So,
less
of course, there's
solid.
a skull floating nearby John here that keeps talking to you as if it is people.
Yes,
It's
which is
cute. It
interesting.
thinks it's people.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I obviously don't cut this skull off, you know. He's asking very good questions.
Knowledge is power, and thus very expensive.
Yes, but far less of a permanent contract as permanently swaying one's objectives.
So
What I
that
wanna-
depends. What do you want to know?
Well, how stable is the governor's current rule of this planet?
That would be a
The answer
question
to
for
that.
Hastings.
He's certainly stable. I mean, there's nobody opposing him. He was put in place by Lord Winterscale, who is Lord Caligos Winterscale, one of the rogue traders vying for this planet. You know that the wars between the two have come to sort of a point of cool down period.
Between the lady trader and the...
Yeah, between the lady and Lord Caligos Winterscale. Yeah, they're not really fighting per se. They sometimes will attempt to undermine the other one's operations once in a while, but overall the whole planet seems to be more efficient when they don't just kill each other or each other's troops randomly. So they've cooled that down for right now. As to the position of the governor, he's relatively secure. There's nobody trying to become governor, mostly because it seems to be a very dangerous position. But with Tezaval here, it's not that dangerous right now. He's not getting any assassination attempts on him anymore because everyone's afraid of this crazy, super-powered, fast Tezaval guy. I don't know if they know what you are.
Yeah, we established that they probably don't know.
Right. He's a myth. He's a myth of death. The myth of death is surrounding planetary governor Daxus, so nobody dares try to take his life.
Sorry, I'm typing privately. Okay.
Very good.
Does the current governor have any potential rivals in the nobility?
Yes, there are quite a few nobles in his court that dislike him and would like to see themselves put in power. However, that's not really up to them to decide. That's really up to Lord Caligos Winterscale to decide. They could theoretically try to make a claim for it by showing that they're more fit for the position and see if Lord Winterscale would put them in that position instead of Daxus here. But they're not really going to be able to take over from him per se.
Curious as to why is Lord Winterscale in such a place of power over this planet when the lady trader is also of equal rank?
probably has to do with him controlling the palace on the planet.
Yep. He took control of the actual rulership and nobility of the planet quite a while back. She took control of some of the more larger scale mining operations, but unfortunately, there were a few very serious setbacks with some of the larger machines basically just being destroyed seemingly by accident and sinking into the Nethium pits. So she's got a few really large machines left, but a lot of the large scale, I guess, this small mining but large scale done by humans is done by Daxus's hives, his mining hives, which are controlled by the Lord Winterscale in the end.
Okay. I think that's all the questions I have. Well, actually, are there any ways to get in contact with this Lord Winters?
As far as Tezaval knows, Tezaval knows that you could probably ask Daxus to, but even then, Tezaval has never seen Daxus contact Lord Winterscale. He's had communiques sent to him to tell him to do certain things, but he's never really been able to initiate contact.
Do we know anything about the rogue traders and their fleets and general capabilities?
Yes.
Well, as a point of note, the area in which Lucen's Breath exists is part of an area in the Cronus Expanse called Winterscale's Realm, which is obviously pretty indicative of his power.
Huh. Winterscale's realm. I don't know.
Sounds
I don't know.
pretentious.
Yeah, it sounds a little pretentious. Lion's realm sounds way better.
No, Alliance Dominion. You're not thinking
Oh, right. Oh, wait.
authoritarian. No,
Did you?
40k.
Was this already named Winterscale's realm, or did you do this?
No, it's already named that.
That's genius. Very nice. Man, he controls a lot.
Well, okay, so make me a lore check for rogue traders if you have it.
I don't have Rogue Trader Lord, but I think one of us does. But we're, yeah, I don't have that. Since technically I've haven't been a Rogue Trader for a long time or anything like that, so I wouldn't have
Yeah.
it.
That's true. Fab, if you have it, you can roll it.
I only have Cypher's rogue traders. I don't have any
Okay.
common law or forbidden law rogue traders.
If we don't know it, we don't know it. It's fine.
But that's
Does
when we
anybody
can
have any
ask.
rogue trader knowledge? If not, then that's fine. We can move on.
Well, there's nobody else here except for
My lord.
the three of us. I mean, it wouldn't
Okay.
matter if Blood has it right now.
I'm
But
in the ship with you.
we're not in the ship yet. We're on our way
Yeah,
to the ship. We're walking and chatting. But yeah, we can just move on. We're arriving at the ship, so it's up to you though, Az.
Alrighty,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Now we can move on. So you're able to continue on to the shuttle. Oh, hang on, my headset's dying. Hang on, real quick.
I think the first thing I'm gonna do is call a meeting in the, well, whatever the room would be for the war room on the ship.
yeah.
Only the heads, though, the obvious ones, and like this will be where I first bring in Vola's character as a integral part of the crew. Since I did hire him to be a part of the crew, I accepted him in.
Yay.
So you're not a super outsider anymore, though you and Mr. Kane over here don't get along very well still. Of
I
course,
might need like 2 hours to arrange PowerPoint presentation.
that's up to you. It's gonna
Death by
it's gonna take us a little
PowerPoint.
while.
I've got to source a laser pointer.
Or a pointing stick. Just here's a ruler. Use that.
Once we get to the war room, I'll tell you what I have in mind. Well, I'm gonna need opinions.
Okay. Headset's working again for now. Okay, so you get back to your shuttle and you're able to hop on there. As you get up close to there, you see 6 figures out there in their black
Idiots.
suits, yeah, with their rifles aimed, their bolters aimed forward, trying to hide against the bright light green snow background of the world.
No, you should make him roll for an intelligence check to see if he's that
Fuck
stupid to do
you!
that.
I didn't fucking know that it was gonna be white.
Fine, I don't think he's just fucking with you.
Yes,
Like
I'm
I
just
said,
messing with you. It's not that important.
No, make
They
him do an
took the
intelligence
snow.
roll. Make him do an intelligence roll to see if he actually does it, because that's hilarious.
They rubbed the snow on their black suits. Now their black suits are green. Duh.
He doesn't have to do an intelligence roll. He knows that the black suits aren't going to be good for stealth on this planet, but he's not necessarily trying for stealth at this point. He's
He
out
was
with
going for cool
bolter's aim,
factor.
so
Yeah, if he's going for cool factor,
You
he
don't
gets
don't
it.
need to be stealthy if you have
Dude,
bolters in
I'm
your hands,
basically
man.
getting ready for a night raid on a building to kill people.
But there's not going to be any night raids. I
Yeah,
feel like
he
I'm
might
letting
just
you
want to be
down.
ready for like in a couple hours, maybe as well.
I'm letting
He
you
might
down,
just be
that's what I'm-
planning.
Whatever.
He,
Anyways,
he could be prepared. He's so prepared. You don't
I
even
want to
know
get
how
on the
prepared
ship,
you are.
and I want to go
just
back.
in case.
I want to get on the shuttle, and I want to go back to the ship. Tessaval can come with us since he has to because he was told to stay with me.
Right. All right, so you hop back on the shuttle. All of the stormtroopers hop back on the shuttle. Tezaval joins you as well. Your pilot, who now this is a shuttle that you brought from the Lion's Prophet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so the
This is our
pilot,
shuttle.
who is a member of your crew, takes you out. Does a vertical takeoff as you guys normally do, and flies you out across the world. You see the light green of the world pass by you, mountains here and there, with a few large machines that look like mining operations. Um, it looks like quite a few of them are operational. You'd say maybe a dozen are operational, these large machines, but you'd say that probably 6 areas wherein these machines could exist have nothing but wreckage nearby. So it's obvious that the lady is not at her peak as far as efficiency goes with these large machine mining operations. So you head all the way back to. Do you want to go back to the governor's mansion, or do you want to just head up to your ship? I mean,
Up to my
these
ship.
are okay. So you head on up to your ship, and you're able to dock in your docking bays there. Nobody stops you. The pilot is of course asked for authorization as he goes up there, but it's no problem. It's given out freely and accepted. So you're back in your ship. You can get back to the bridge with no problem if you want. It's totally up to you.
I go to the war room. I call for a meeting. I ask for Kruger Kane, Shashway, Shashway,
Shasui.
Shashwi.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Delta,
I mean,
myself.
technically it's Viorlas, right?
It'll be just
Viorlas, yeah.
okay. Viorlas, Kruger, myself, and Delta are to report to the. Well, I'm not going to tell myself to report there, but those 3 are to report to the war room, and Tessaval will be standing outside. Sorry, Tessaval.
I take off my armor and I get in my casual clothes with my trench coat.
Alrighty.
Once we're all there, we can.
Can I request 2 hours to put together PowerPoint presentations
You may.
on the ship's content?
Yes. We'll take a couple hours. The governor ain't gonna miss me. I'm pretty sure he wants me off the fucking planet. Like all he wants is another
Yes.
rogue trader dicking with him.
Play hard to get.
I got that whenever I landed. So
So
Okay,
can
will
I
let you guys
inform?
discuss while you're there. That's fine.
All right. So John, I was attacked by some sort of odd, strange creature on this ship. You might want to look into that.
Did I get the pick feed from Bowler from it? Because I did request that from him as.
I'm sorry, say again.
Did I get the pick feed from Bowler's encounter since I did request that from his character?
Yes, you did.
Beautiful. Can I make it some sort of check to know what it is? Because it would be distorting the pick feed horrendously.
Right, let me look at your sheet real quick, see what you have that might be of use.